Penny and I, we're figuring out mysteries here today. As Bob Seger would say, we're working on mysteries without any clues. Here this morning, it's Indiana in the Morning on WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com. She's Penny Perman with us this morning. The annual Hoodlebug Festival is coming up this very weekend. Penny, good morning.
Good morning, Todd.
It's good to have you with us. Our visit.
Good to be here.
Presented by Marcus and Mack, voted best law firm, best personal injury lawyer 4 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. So the Hoodlebug Festival has been around for quite a few years now.
28.
Real?
I know, really.
Oh, man.
And how many years have I been with it?
6.
28.
You've been there for all of them, huh?
I have.
Yeah, well, it's happening this weekend. Fireman's Field is the big hub of the Hoodlebug Festival, right?
Sure is.
Yeah.
But we branched out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like last year, we're doing the car cruise on Main Street, beside the Fireman's Field. So it's all right there.
Yeah. Now, one of the great things about the Hoodlebug Festival is, by the way, it's Sunday.
It is this Sunday.
You start with a parade.
Well, we actually start with a bicycle run.
Yeah, you've got that in the morning.
the Homer Center Parks and Recs does that. And then the flag raising.
Mm-hmm.
Our American Legion still is able to do the flag raising at the Fireman's Field there at 10:45, and then the big parade at noon.
Yeah, the parade is at noon.
It is.
And then the car cruise begins right afterward.
Yes.
And then it's a whole day's worth of activities.
It is. Lola's Early Care and Education Center from 1 to 4 does the free kids zone. Mm-hmm. They always do a nice job with little crafts and that for the kids. And after the parade, the Homer Center Marching Band will perform in front of the stage.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, and it's a really good marching band.
They are. Way. They're under a new director, Emily Marshall. She's all excited. She was one of the drum majors at IUP last year. Yeah. Oh, okay. So she's a hometown girl, and we're excited to have her. And it's a small band this year, but I heard them last Friday night at the football game, and they're awesome. And we're excited for them to be performing again for us.
Yeah, so they'll kick things off at 1 o'clock, and then you've got bands on stage practically all the rest of the day.
We do. We have 1:30 to 3, the Edge Band, 3:45 to 4:45. Here's our mystery. It's the backstage buffet or Buffett Band. We're going to just see what it happens
the backstage, and Jimmy Buffett spelled it with 2 T's, and this is just with 1 T. So it's either backstage buffet band, either they have a really nice spread of food backstage that we don't have access to, or they're playing Jimmy Buffett music, or I guess they could be doing both.
They could be doing both, and we're just going to go with it.
Yeah, they're a good band. They're out of Blairsville.
They're a good band. They're classic rock. And then 5:45 to 6:45 is our third band. So we fit in 3 bands in that day. And it is Kendall Eugene and the Renegade Revival Band. And Kendall Eugene was on The Voice. He was on Team Reba.
Really?
Yeah, so
he made it all the way to actually being chosen for a team.
For a team, yes.
Wow.
So come down and meet him, and he's somebody that actually has known Reba McEntire.
Yeah.
So, and they're a little bit country and a little bit rock and roll, and they're going to close it out the whole day. And 6:45 then we do a 50-50 drawing, and it's just a full day of lots of good stuff.
Yeah. Kendall Eugene and the Renegade Revival Band, 5:45 to 6:45. That'll be a great way to cap off a day of music and a festival fun. You've got all kinds of other things happening too.
Well, we do. The car cruise, as we mentioned, also the duck race. They put those little plastic yellow ducks in the creek there. We're hoping there's enough water in the creek to do that. That's another mystery. Yeah. This is a year of mysteries, I guess. But if not, they have a backup plan, so no worries. And then that 5K race walk that happens at 4:30, it's a really nice route that they run. They run part of Main Street, and they go down, hit the Hoodlebug Trail, and come back. Yeah. And so that's really nice.
They loop it back. Yeah.
They do. And so that's a lot of stuff going on. And we haven't even talked about the food.
Yeah. Well, the food is a big feature of the Hoodlebug Festival.
It is. We still are able and thankful that the community groups and organizations are still able to do food.
Yeah.
And they bring on all that ethnic food. There's the halupki and halushki and pierogies, and then there's a hot sausage, and there's, of course, the hamburgers and hot dogs. And we have some bakeries in Homer City now that have opened up. So there's going to be some booths with some baked goods and all kinds of other stuff. It's just amazing what we have.
You get the food, but then you also get to be introduced to some of the business community in Homer City. And
Exactly.
see what they do and enjoy what they have to offer.
Right.
That's a big part of what's going on. And
It is.
Of course, it's a wonderful introduction to them, to the community. So maybe somebody is driven by a bakery or some other business, and this is their first chance to actually sample what they have. So that's a good thing.
And right on Main Street there is Foxes and Disobedient Spirits. So that's right next to the car cruise, and they're open on that day, and we appreciate that they are open to showcase what their businesses have.
Now, you've got crafts and game booths.
In the field, we marked those field lines the other night. We probably have close to 40 booths out there with crafts and some games for kids, and the field will be full with booths for that. And we have plenty of seating, chairs to watch the entertainment, and seating for eating.
Going to have a really pleasant day, sunny to partly cloudy skies.
We're
cool
so
with a
fortunate.
high of 66.
That's right.
But if somebody wants to be in the shade, they can do that. You got old-fashioned bingo going on.
We do. That's inside, thanks to Altman and Fire Department. And I have to give a shout out to all the fire departments, Coral Grayston, Altman, Homer City, helping us out with different things throughout the day. And our sponsors. You know, we are so fortunate that our sponsors really back us up and contribute so that we can continue doing Hoodlebug.
Yeah, now the Homer City Area Business Association is the sponsor and really the generator of the Hoodlebug Festival. But go ahead, tell us some of the sponsors, the major sponsors that you have.
Sure. Senior partner is S&T Bank. Partners are Komatsu and Lola's Early Care and Education Center. Sponsors are First Commonwealth Bank, Luther Ford Lincoln, Miller Fabrication Solutions in Homer City, Posick's Auto Shop. Patrons, Bork Farms, Bowman Land Surveying, Chemstream, Clark Metal Products, Homer City Legion, Homer City Ideal Market, Maine's Chiropractic, Red Barn Sportsman Club, Sapinka and Gados Attorneys. We have associate sponsors of A New Home Health Agency, Citroni Accounting, Coy's Pizza, Marion's Hair, Nick's Bullseye Firearms, The Meadows Frozen Custard, Townsend Gas and Oil, Walbeck Insurance, and our friends are Graham Accounting, Homer Center Historical Society, and Homer City Sheets.
That's a whole bunch of folks wanting to make sure that everybody has a fun time on Sunday.
Yes, and we so appreciate it because without them, we could not continue doing the Hoodlebug.
Yeah. You think of the history. You said 28 years.
Yes.
The Hoodlebug Festival, it's moved around a little bit. It used to be called the Hoodlebug Summer Fest.
Right. It was in July.
Yeah.
And we're glad that we moved it to September because of the cooler weather. You know, we think back to when we had it in the heat. You know, we were all wearing wet towels around our necks to try to stay cool. And we had some electric misters, you know, that would blow out some mist through water and just to keep people cool. The fire department along the along the 5K race had to set up some hoses just to spray down the runners for the 5K race. And if you think about that, that's just kind of like some things that could cause some tragedy, you know, overheating and that. So now with it in September, we love the cooler weather and we can just continue on and people can bring a jacket if they get cool. That's okay.
And just like, you know, we were talking earlier with the Cookport Fair folks, how next week is the Cookport Fair and people really make the Cookport Fair their reunion for families and for school classes and things of that nature. There are a lot of people that come home to Homer City just for the Hoodlebug Festival.
They do.
And you'll get to see them on Sunday.
We will get to see them, and we hear that, and we'll say, you know, they'll come up to us and they'll say, thanks for doing this because it gave us a chance to come home and see our family and friends.
Yeah.
And that's a good feeling. It really is.
Everybody has such a busy life that getting together is really difficult to do.
Yeah.
The holidays are so hectic.
They are.
So this is very nice. It's in the beginning of September, when you've got the time to just relax and enjoy yourself as a
That's
family,
right.
as a group, and maybe as the old gang from the neighborhood, however it is.
Exactly, yeah. And come early and stay late, and it's a lot of fun. We just love doing it.
The annual Hoodlebug Festival is happening on Sunday, and it gets underway. 9:30 is the bicycle raffle run. 10:45 is the flag raising. The parade at noon, and then all of the fun activities. Get your lunch there, and they're going to be there long enough, and get your dinner there too.
That's right.
Very good. And we'll find out about the buffet band.
We sure will.
Betty Perman, thank you so much.
Thank you, Todd.
We appreciate it. It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. 22 and a half after 8 o'clock. We want to get the health cycle in this morning. For that, we turn to Lisa Brady making the house call for us this morning, and we've got Sarah Lee Kessler on the Health Beat.